Feds arrest NBA YoungBoy after this. Life in prison.
Police. Man, go, my chair, my money, man, go.
Recent reports coming in from the rapping industry have rumored that Baton Rouge rapper NBA YoungBoy has been arrested by the police and is facing life in prison. Welcome to Lime Report. Today, we'll be telling you everything you need to know about this situation, one detail at a time, so be sure to pay close attention. Before we get into this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword YoungBoy for a chance of winning our giveaway. Now, back to the video. NBA YoungBoy unfortunately has a reputation when it comes to getting into complications with the law and the police. Police have not come out and said the specific reasoning for NBA YoungBoy's recent life prison sentence, but we can assume it had something to do with the possession of firearms, drugs, or robbery due to YoungBoy's past criminal record. Starting in 2015, YoungBoy caught his first ever charge. This encounter with the law was the result of him having committed a robbery at only 15 years old. While some gangster rap artists can blur the lines between life and art with their alleged criminal activity, fans can draw a straight line between his first arrest and his introduction to rap. While jailed in Tallulah, Louisiana on this charge, YoungBoy put pen to pad and founded a rap career based off of his troubled life. These early musings would become the basis for what is now his well-known 2015 debut mixtape, Life Before Fame. Despite an acerbic persona potentially playing into the charges prosecutors pressed against him, YoungBoy spoke of the time during an interview with the Fader in humble terms, saying, "I had been rapping, but I used to hide that stuff," he continued. "I was scared, not for sure about myself playing with my craft." After this 6-month period of change and self-discovery, a criminal court judge opted in favor of NBA's release, allowing him to continue into young adulthood with his freedom intact. YoungBoy was arrested at a concert at which he was scheduled to perform on November 28, 2016. The arrest in Austin, Texas arose over law enforcement's belief that YoungBoy wildly fired guns into a crowd via drive-by just weeks prior in Baton Rouge. The arrest occurred at an exceptionally unfortunate time for YoungBoy, who had just turned 17 and was thus eligible to be tried as an adult. It appears prosecutors were able to paint a vivid picture of possible punishments enough to overcome YoungBoy's recalcitrant mindset, as he not only paid a post-conviction bail of $50,000 but also accepted a deal to plead guilty and comply with officers in exchange for a less severe prison sentence. Having been charged with 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder, YoungBoy got off with a steal for only 9 months behind bars and 3 years of probation. A slap on the wrist compared to the maximum of 40 years of imprisonment he could have received under Texas state law. While most teens might quiver at the possibility of facing a 40-year prison sentence, YoungBoy showed no displeasure in doubling down in both his musical and criminal careers. His rap success mushroomed as he released more hit songs and successful projects, and even signed to media giant Atlantic Records. Despite the groundbreaking success of tracks like Untouchable, authorities appear to have remained unimpressed as he was arrested on a fugitive warrant for having sought to evade arrest on charges of weapons possession, kidnapping, and assault. The latter 2 charges pertain to an incident recorded in the hotel hallway, which depicts YoungBoy physically abusing his girlfriend, Janiyah Jackson, then dragging her into a hotel room. Nonetheless, NBA YoungBoy only remained in jail for only 1 month until he paid his $75,000 bond. Despite the event having transpired more than 2 years ago, the couple only split somewhat recently, with NBA having gotten a plea deal in December for simple battery family violence, and an agreement to pay a $1,500 fine and complete an anger management course. Jackson took to social media when the video was first published, saying the two were only playing, but the public discourse on the matter remains divided. May 13, 2019, just outside the Trump International Beach Resort, YoungBoy was reportedly targeted by a shooter for reasons stemming from a beef with T. Grizzly. He was not harmed, but his then-girlfriend, Kaylin Marie Long, was shot. YoungBoy's bodyguard was also present and exchanged fire with his attacker. Stray bullets in the exchange traveled substantial distances and struck one 5-year-old boy who lived, as well as 43-year-old Mohammed Jaridi, who died. The death of Jaridi has not been publicly attributed to NBA alone, nor was his bodyguard charged, given that he was cleared as having acted in self-defense, but being involved in such a fatal occurrence was considered a violation of YoungBoy's probation. With this, he served a 3-month stint behind bars. After finishing his sentence, another judge showed considerable grace and ended his probation over the attempted homicide charges. NBA took this as a cue to do, well, what anyone would probably do after an attempt on their life, and left the state. If anything, it may have seemed that NBA YoungBoy was prospering in the absence of legal trouble, as his mixtape 38 Baby 2 and studio album Top both managed to top the Billboard charts upon their release earlier this year. Still, he finds himself in headlines once more this past week after being arrested in a possible contraband sweep. NBA caught at least 3 drug and gun charges, reportedly including felony possession of drugs and possession of a stolen firearm. His arrest took place alongside 15 others after police responded to a call regarding individuals displaying firearms and recording a video. Baton Rouge police claim the suspects arrested were Never Broke Again gang members and Bottom Boy Gorillas members as well. NBA YoungBoy had a crazy past, not only in his music career, but with his encounters with the law. Now, with the new life sentence he faces, make sure to stay tuned to Lime Report as we keep you updated on all the details as they come out. That's all for this video. Thanks for sticking to the end. Make sure to leave a comment keyword YoungBoy for a chance at winning our giveaway. See you next time at Lime Report.